Right, okay, dokie. We've got here the spirit board. This one's called the Psychic Circle, the spirit board, as it's I suppose it's a bit more it's not so threatening as a bog standard spirit board, if that's what you want to call it. A bog standard Ouija board is. This is the little booklet that comes with it. I may have to actually refer to that, strangely enough, if I have to there. So I'll just pop that over here, maybe to the side. I've got the this smart speaker, this Alexa device, as you would call it. So I'll probably just pop it on top of there, I think, just for now, I think, and then it's probably out of shot for you, I think. There, I've just set the camera up here, so we've got a bit of a high angle shot, and I've just zoomed in as well, just for your benefit, so we get a bit of a better view than the ordinary view that we get. I've chosen to use the spirit board, this particular one, because it's, if you notice on here, we've got the directions north, south, east and west, and of course the letters of the alphabet and numbers. We've got colours, the zodiac, and other key symbols here. These are a bit, I suppose, a bit like oracle cards, but on a board instead. Instead of shuffling the cards, the pointer moves to the relevant thing instead. And also keywords here. They may come in useful if that's the case. We've got the 4 elements here of air, fire, water and earth. So maybe that may have be some use, although really not in this particular case. They won't be called for that. I've got me ordinary glasses here with spectacles that I use, and I've also got some reading glasses as well here on the deck, at the ready, I suppose you could say, so we can see what we're doing. For this particular sitting, I've got the computer up and running, or supposed to have. The Bluetooth is yes, the mouse is working, and now the keyboard is. So I've got used to the computer here. It just means when we're zooming in, of course, you've got a better shot of this, what's going on here, and it just keeps out of shot all the other things that are going on, such as the plug deck there, a bank of plugs with phones all plugged in, and God knows what. There's already the Alexa device there, and my keyboard just over to the. You might just be able to see part of it just at your top left of the screen there. And I'm now going to go into the. I'm not logged onto Facebook at the moment, but I'll go into the to-do list. I always knock a to-do list up, mainly because it acts as a checklist as well, with all the other gubbins, so I can just copy and paste the relevant information into the post when I post the video. So it's like the title and all the video posts are already done, and just copy and paste them. I keep templates here, and I'm just put in quotations, whatever the person put. In this particular scenario, though, this particular setting, we focus on I don't quite know. I'll just check the screen reader just to see what name it is there.
Sarah Roediger.
Yes, Sarah Roediger. Apparently, the name of the cat. The cat's gone missing, basically. But cats go missing all the bloody time, don't they? Yes, they do. But they don't always post in a psychic readings group on Facebook to try and find them. They do now and again. But it's usually missing people as well. We would try missing people, but if I don't feel up to doing it, I may as well be honest with you now. If I don't feel up to doing it, I don't do it. If I'd rather go and lie down or watch a bit of television or eat a bit of food or go out and do a bit of shopping or anything else that I need to do other than doing this, then I'll do it. I've of course got myself a nice hot cup of coffee here. I suppose you need a few of your home comforts, don't you? So that's okay. Well, I'll just put me the weaker reading glasses on here, and I'll just pop them on just so I've got a bit of a better view. And strangely enough, I can see the screen. Well, it's just a bit blurred, the screen is, but that's the price you pay for just magnifying it a bit. So let's see what's going on. The name of the cat, the name of Sarah's cat, is Simba, S-I-M-B-A. I thought it was C-I-M-B-A. I thought it was a C, not an S. But clearly I was wrong, wasn't I? I'll have to check up the Lion King film and just check to see, or Google it or something to check, which I haven't done, so I'll do that later on and probably correct myself or be corrected, no doubt there. And Simba is very much messed. Naturally, he's been messing a few days now, which I don't know what that amounts to. Is that out of character or what? I don't know. I don't know about cats. I always been sort of led to believe that cats own you. You don't own a cat. But nevertheless, Sarah was just wondering if anybody could help, and she's just wanting to know if he's okay. So that seems to be pretty straightforward. I obviously, with me having my my latest edition here, my haunted voodoo gin ring, I sort of asked it to bring the cat back alive, basically. That I suppose may have been a test run for it, because I only recently received this this item, and of course we'll soon find out if it's genuine or not, won't we? But that's by and by. You never know, do you? So let's just focus on what we've got here. It's basically a circular Ouija board type device, isn't it? And of course we've got a pointer here. This one's a transparent pointer. I'll just show you that there. That's like a transparent thing, isn't it? Like a little transparent disc. Can you see that there? And that we just place in the middle here. Yeah, just over that. Over that bit of thing in the middle, and then we've got we're ready to go, aren't we? This particular spirit board, it says you can use it on your Todd alone, solo, as they say. Usually the rules are you don't ask when you're going to die, you don't ask if there's a God, you don't use it alone, and if the alphabet goes backwards, through the alphabet backwards and the numbers backwards, it's an evil spirit. If you ask how old the spirit is, it's an evil, and it says 0, then it's an evil spirit, and so on. There seems to be more sort of myth and legend about evil spirits than actually getting down to the nitty gritty of actually doing anything practical with it. But this particular board is not a Ouija board. Ouija, of course, is a trademark, isn't it? So it's a spirit board, and we've of course got different keywords. Maybe one of these keywords will come up, I don't know. We just go how we feel, and of course I'll have to just adjust myself, I think, as well as the board, to just get. Normally we place 2 fingers of each hand here onto the pointer, onto the planchette, the little plank. Of course, as you know, the little plank derives from the original spiritualist automatic writing planchette. The original one was like a little table, weren't they? But this one's got like ball bearings on, and then you just stick a pen in there, and then that the pen sticks through the other side there, and you're supposed to. We did a bit of that some time ago, didn't we? Some automatic writing in here. So that's the original planchette, little plank. But of course, the planchette for the witch board, which is just a spirit board as well. We've got that one there as well, isn't it? Haven't we? That's the slate type board there that we've got. And I've got this little talisman here. I always kept it. I don't know why. A destroy all evil. It was sold as, and that I always tend to keep just close by, and we can probably place that maybe on top when we've finished, or just keep it nearby anyway. It's just, I don't know, bit of luck, I don't know what you want to call it. So this cat Simba then has obviously gone missing, and I was sort of hoping that we could sort of try and ask what direction, if the cat doesn't come back, we can ask that question as well. But if the cat doesn't come back, or hasn't come back yet, which direction is the cat in? I suppose realistically we could say alive or dead, couldn't we? And I know that sounds, I suppose, a bit morbid, but I'm trying to be realistic, regardless of the ins and outs of it. So I want to really know, if there's going to be a spirit here who can help us. What normally I do, you can normally start with hello, can't you? And then work your way. Either start in the centre as we're going to do here, or sometimes you can place it on hello, and then as soon as it moves from hello, that's inviting the spirit in, isn't it? And so on. But I just thought we'd just leave it here in the centre, which is the traditional method, isn't it? And I just really just want to ask really now if there's a spirit here would like to help us find this missing cat Simba. I'm just try and settle down here, and of course I tend to get this sort of, I'll just deliberately do it there just to show you, I tend to sort of get it going like that. It goes round, I don't know if that's, I've never had it go around anti-clockwise. I sometimes think that may be negative. I don't know, that's just my belief, what I think it might be. What it actually is, two totally separate things. So we'll just place the 2 fingers on the planchette here, and I just want to ask, is there a spirit here who would like to help us with finding this this missing cat. But basically, it's as simple as that. So we're, as I say, it's just moving a bit here. I'm just trying to get it going a bit, just to, I suppose we could just deliberately just get a feel for it, whatever. Spirit, I just want to ask if there is a spirit here now who'd like to ask. I'd like to ask: is there a spirit here who will be able to help Connection with finding this missing cat, with solving this little mystery that we've got here with the cat? Is there any spirit here that can help us with that? And try and hold on lightly, and it feels as if it's moving towards, I think where it's moving towards, you can probably see it there. It looks as if it's going there, doesn't it? It could be just the ideomotor effect, in the sense of the idea in motion, and we expect it, so it's happening, but it just is moving to the yes. In one of the yes, actually, yes, no, and all that, and goodbye and hello are part of the keywords, and it's there, yes. Yes, there is. I just want to welcome you, Spirit, and I want to just ask you: is Simba okay? Is Simba okay? I suppose is he doing all right? Is he okay? Is Simba okay? Or have you got anything that you can probably either say in return? I don't know. Is Simba okay? It doesn't seem as if he wants to. It's not going around in circles though, as we expected though, isn't it? Is Simba okay there, Spirit? I want to just ask if Simba is okay. If it, of course, may land on something else, then we've got to try and interpret it in some other way, haven't we? Is Simba okay? It's going over. Is it going? Well, no is there, but it's going to something else. Why is it going to there? Why is it going to the element of water? Why is it doing that? Water. Why is it going there, Spirit? That's very, very interesting, because underneath there's the word given, and the word no, as I just hold it there, you can see is there. So where my finger is, of course it didn't go to no, and yes is here, isn't it? And it didn't go to there, but it's gone to water. What? I wonder if that's a key to it. Is it water? I wonder if you could just say which direction this water is in, or that Simba is in. Is he near water? I don't think he's in water, but is he near water? What direction is he in? North, south, east, or west? I suppose that's a bit. It's going. We are. Look at that, south. I think, is it? South? Yes. He's due south near water. Due south near water. That's an interesting thing, isn't it? Have you any message, Spirit, that could help us further with locating Simba? We don't know if he's okay, but certainly water seems to be a thing. If he's trapped behind water or behind a river, or I don't know what it is, but is he trapped and just can't get out, or something like that, and he's just trapped and can't get over, jump over, or he's just stuck there? I don't know what is. That's just a thought that went through my head. I wonder if you've got a message, any guidance, or anything of that nature that may. What's this about? Hello, what's he doing? What's he doing there then? Stop. It's saying stop. Stop. What's that about? As have we got to stop at this point? Let me just lift that up and just check. S-T-O-P, stop, that's what stop is. We've got to stop. That looks like an instruction to stop. What I'm going to do, just in case, I'm going to stop the setting now, and I'm going to now thank you, Spirit, for that information that you've given about Simba. I want to thank you very, very much for that. It's been very, very helpful, and I want to wish you farewell now. I want to say goodbye, and before we do, I just want to say love is the law, love is the bond. Merry did we meet, merry do we part, and merry may we meet again. And we just now deliberately here, this is a point where I do the deliberate pushing. I push it to goodbye over here, and that will close it. I am now closing it, and it's now closed and it's gone. I can just feel as if something just lifted off my hand or something. So I'll just left that crystal, offending crystal ball there, and I'll just pull it off the board completely there. And that will do that. So we didn't need the book this time, did we? So I'll just pop that crystal ball thing there. And we didn't need the book that time. So hopefully, Sarah, that has been of some use to you. So with that, I think we'll end this this setting, and I shall now maybe I can't put the kettle on really because we've still got this nice cup of coffee. I might just go and get myself a chocolate biscuit to have with it. Maybe probably do that before we continue with the next session, whatever that be. So for now, all the best, and let's hope that the mystery can be solved, as you would say.